Good afternoon. I just want to take a moment to express my heartfelt condolences to Judge Klein, who recently passed away in the court. It was very sudden, very shocking. He was a member of the Long Beach court. He was a great guy. He'll be sorely missed by everyone who worked with him and knew him. And again, so our heartfelt condolences go out to his family and friends. With that said, my name is Byron Danell. I represent Janine Pierce, not as an elected official, but rather as a private citizen. As most of you know, Ms. Pierce filed an action behind us in Governor Deukmejian's courthouse. In that Superior Court case, she requested a judge to issue restraining orders and essentially curtail someone's civil liberties. This case is serious with serious consequences. It's not a joke, it's not a stunt. Now, me personally, in my day-to-day practice, we deal with these cases all the day in and day out. There's nothing really unique or unusual about them. And in fact, they're not isolated. Sometimes people do not stop. And sometimes people do not take no for an answer. And sometimes people have to go to court and ask for judicial intervention. Now again, restraining orders are not unique. They're not unusual. And in fact, they're the preferred remedy in our civil society. Now, we would not even be talking about this case today here, but for some improper actions from another group. Now, what I'm referring to is a letter that was sent to the judge in our case. Now, I didn't see this letter. I saw this letter in the media, and I was shocked and I was dismayed as a lawyer, because there's basic fundamental jurisprudence that we have in America. A party needs to have standing before they can argue before a court. Without standing, they do not allow to make arguments in front of a judge. In my opinion, that letter was solely sent to intimidate a bench officer and silence my client. Now, thankfully, the judges in Long Beach are dedicated professionals, and they pursue justice. They come to work every day and they try to do the right thing, which is not necessarily easy, because understand, when people and their problems get to the courthouse steps, they're not simple. They're long-seated, they're complex, and they're not easily amenable to a quick solution. You must further consider that some people come to court as a last resort. This is the only place that they feel safe and they can be heard. And in fact, the bailiffs are in every courtroom, and the bailiffs are there to provide security, safety, and provide order. Now, this court is a safety zone for a lot of people. And to me, that is where the outrage comes in. When a third party tries to come in, silence my client, silence a judge, and silence a lawyer, but then intimidate everyone else out there who needs to come to court for a safe place. I know we don't live in a perfect system. And the system that we live in apparently stigmatizes, separates, and then silences victims. Now, I was not aware of the extent of this problem until it was shoved in my face. However, it has become clear to me now that our society is infected with a broken system. It subjects people to unwanted, unwarranted, and unexcused abuse and harassment. Now, this problem permeates every industry in our society. It's in the media, it's in the government, it's in the military. It is everywhere. So this problem permeates our entire system, where people and the products try to silence people. So what we want to do today is we are here to listen. We want to listen and we want to learn, and we want to work together to find solutions to fix a broken system. And I want to work together to find solutions where people do not have to suffer in silence any longer.